Hello.
Hello.
What's up? Hashtag snail sniffer.
Oh, that
Uh,
must be from Jimmy P.
Could be. I don't sniff no snails. Actually, no, I take that back. Because one
How else do you know
time,
if they're dead?
exactly, like you got a nearite snail in there that's not moving, hasn't moved for a while. You gotta give it the smell test and make sure. And if it smells like death, then it's dead. And it's really freaking gross. Dead snails. Nope.
Yeah.
God, freaking freezing in here. Was it 61 now?
I don't know. It's not that cold to me. Like at
I
at bedtime, I still expect you to turn the air conditioning on.
no. It's gonna get to it's gonna get freezing again tonight, right?
I don't think it's going to be as bad. I don't think it's supposed to get below freezing. Like I don't think we need to drip
Drip to
faucets
pipes.
tonight.
Drip to pipes. Yeah, well that's the extent of the cold here is it dips below freezing just a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, last February, we had a hard freeze for about 4 days.
yeah, so did
Mm,
Texas.
yeah,
Texas didn't do quite as well as we
no.
did. We had heat,
But was
power,
that because of their energy company,
something like that. I don't
not
know,
because of
but it
the
sucked for them.
weather?
No,
I
I'm
like,
freezing right now because the fan has decided not to come on the blower in the attic, and so we're not getting no central heat right now. So that means I have to call the AC company because I know exactly what it is, and I know they have the part, and they keep that part in stock because this particular brand of AC has this
mhm,
problem a lot.
yeah.
All right.
Didn't, whenever we visited my brother in Pennsylvania, didn't he like not have central heat? He just had like space heaters around the house.
Yeah, it was an old Pennsylvania house, and I don't think there was central anything in there. So yeah, we were in the basement, and without the space heaters, it would have
'Cause
been
it was like
freezing.
7 degrees when we were there.
Hmm.
And I think it was like 3 degrees when we went on our day trip to DC.
Yeah, I think at one point it did dip in the negatives, but yeah, that is. I mean, cold is cold. That was a different kind of cold. It would
It wasn't
definitely
as
take me getting
humid
used
though.
to. Of course not, but
Yeah.
still, a dry cold where everything is frozen solid, no slush,
I don't know. It didn't
just
bother me that much once we were there.
yeah. Well, my extremities are cold. Like I got my hand on the keyboard and mouse, and it's just like ice. It sucks.
Sucks for you.
Yeah, I need to like stress this PC so it'll start blowing some hot air out, like
No,
the
you blue
OBS.
screened at the end of the last stream.
It wasn't
Don't
even
stress it out.
it was not even doing anything intensive. It's just I have to go and check and see exactly why it blue screen.
Your computer can only look at your face for 2 hours and 10 minutes.
And
It's like, nope.
it freaks out.
SR-71.
That's what that
That's the
is. That's
plane.
the plane. That's our
Oh, do you
71.
want to say hi to people?
Yeah, I was waiting for the chatters to populate, and then I could pull up this here chat list.
And did it
Particip-
populate?
yeah, sure
Okay.
did. And yeah, I'm looking at Nightbot chat. I'm looking at YouTube Studio chat. I got all the things pulled up after a nice,
Mhm.
fresh, involuntary reboot. Nothing to see. We popped out. Yeah, no, not pop out chat. I want the participants list. That's not what I wanted to do,
Did
but
you
that's
forget how
fine.
to YouTube?
I did because it's so cold. Brain is frozen. Okie dokie. Participants include the following: ADHD Aquatics, Barbara Jackson, Ben Backstrom, Bunny Viper, Chattanooga Ed, hey Ed, Chris Robertson, Danny Weshy, Dave Farrell, Dee Dee's Findin, Lonnie aka Looney Tunes, Mary Page, Master Aquatics just called me Eduardo, Monster Fish Gal, New Local Austin, Oink Master Supreme Forever, Paul McCarthy, PNW Aqua, Ricky Doyos, Scotty Aquati, Snoochie Booch, me, Terry's Tropical Tanks, Vanoski Fishkoto, Bayazine. Welcome, all you wonderful people. Big Tank Hank, welcome as well.
Do you even have a sweater?
No.
Yeah,
I'm wearing shorts right now. I'm just an idiot. Just sitting here in the cold, just being an idiot. But, I mean, it's just what I do.
I know. Welcome, Aquatic Ness.
Hey, Ness.
So you were looking at TikTok earlier, and you said you had followers, and you had a follower that was Eduardo, but it's not this Eduardo?
No, it was someone named Eduardo Garcia.
No.
But
So there's a Garcia Aquatics. I wonder
yeah,
if his name is Eduardo.
could be. It's not a rare name. I mean, yeah, let's not talk about TikTok. I mean, I have a TikTok account, but all I do is take the videos, the shorts, and I put them on TikTok. And I haven't done that in a while. It's been several shorts, many weeks, maybe some months. And they're still YouTube oriented, so and they don't get like a lot of views. I just TikTok, it was fun for a while. It was fun at the start of the pandemic when I first got TikTok, and it's like you open it and they know how to play the game. They don't even waste time. You open TikTok and it's like, here's a video. Just start watching. Swipe up, watch the next one, watch the next one. Press the like button and you'll know it'll play that. And I curated it to play me funny animal videos.
So welcome Roxanne and Patty Dwinell. And Patty has maybe a question.
Oh. Hi, Guppy Inler Mosh Pit in Southern California. Help? Okay, well.
What kind of help?
Yeah, ask your question. I am always happy to take questions about stuff. Plants and fish
things.
and anything that I know the answer to. Just don't ask me questions that I don't know the answer to. So you need to know that I know the answer before you ask the question. But if we're talking about,
can I ask you how to spell something?
Yeah, hold on, let me pull up Google.
I don't know. That's a cheat.
Why is it a cheat? It's a tool and it's right at my fingertips.
That's not what you know, though.
You escargot, Eduardo. What did he say? Hey, I kissed a snail and I liked it. I have not kissed a snail.
Okay, say something in French. Say I kissed a snail in French.
Okay. What is kiss? Is it like baize?
It's bizarre in Spanish.
Yeah, I think it's like baize or past tense. God, it's been so long. J'ai baisé an escargot. Is that just snail or is that like a specific type of snail?
Yeah, I want you to specifically say you kissed a mystery snail in French.
Les escargots mystérieux. Just say it in French accent. Oh, goodness. Okay, breeding like crazy. Hold on. Patty was first. Patty Dwinell was first. Breeding like crazy. How far do I let this go? Water changes every 3 days to keep the nitrates within reason. Okie dokie. So how big is this tank? and how much plant matter do you have? Because I like to just stuff the crap out of tanks with plants. Like, if there is room, if you can see the substrate, you don't have enough plants. And then once you can't see the substrate, if you don't have any floating plants, you don't have enough plants. That is
I
how
mean,
that mosh pit is
if
working,
your
is because
substrate is deep enough, then you'll see it.
I know.
'Cause
Well, I'm saying if you can see the surface of it, which I can in that one because like the guppies decided they don't want carpet and they just pulled up all the crap that I put in there. But now I've got chain sword and dwarf sage in there. So that's working. But yeah, plants, 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 and more plants and more plants. Look at your nitrate level, use different tests to test your nitrates. It may not be as high as you think.
she says
Like
75-gallon,
35
heavily
gallon,
planted,
lots
lots
of
of floaters.
floaters. And your floaters, they should be fast growing. I like fast growing stem plants as floaters. Guppy grass is fast growing. Hell, even duckweed. And you should consider.
That kinda answers this question
Well,
as
oh
well,
yeah, I'll
if
get
you
to
wanna.
that and go more into that. But yeah, just like tons of plants. Um, you should maybe consider getting other nitrate tests and seeing what the nitrate level is. If you're changing water every 3 days, you might not even be letting the giving the plants enough time to absorb the nutrients in there before you take it out. Because I've seen my nitrate level get to like the 40s and maybe even 50s, but I'll let it go another week and I'll test the nitrates again, and they're about the same or a little bit lower. And then you test the nitrates again another week and they've gone down. The other thing I would say is, if you are feeding the guppies based on the population, you should stop doing that. You should decide on a set amount of food and let it work its way, like let it work itself out. Because like I
6
don't, yeah, I saw that 600 substrate nitrates 80. 80 is a little high, so
Mhm.
I would think about what you're feeding, and cut down on the feeding drastically. Like, I know it's a lot of fish, it's a lot of fry, and you think, oh, I need to keep the fry fed. You don't. Feed what your filtration can handle. So I would definitely cut down the feeding, start feeding every other day or even less for a little while. I
Mhm.
mean, guppies act like they're hungry, but I mean, well, they are hungry all the time. They will eat until they die, probably.
Do do you think maybe adding something like shrimp that would potentially help eat additional fish waste?
That's
Shrimp
another
and
one.
snails?
Yeah. Platies. I've watched my platies at night. They hunt. They will hunt fry. Like, I've saw one just like go on the hunt and eat a couple of them. I mean, it's brutal if you don't want to see fish die, but that's the way it's working for me. Is first of all, tons and tons and tons of plants, and then feeding only what you know your filtration can handle. I have a pretty big filter on a 40. Like, I have the AquaClear 120 on there. I've got the sponge filter in the corner just as kind of a backup. And then my feeding regimen is like, I take a handful of extreme flake on most days, just crumble it up, cloud the water with it, and it feeds the cherry shrimp, it feeds the fry, it feeds the fish, but not to a level where they are full and they will go on the hunt and they will eat fry. So it kind of keeps the population in check. I really do think like the food level is important, in maintaining a small population. Like in an ecosystem, if you've got a bunch of guppies and shit breeding, you don't see an increase in food in the wild, so that's why they regulate, because they know that there's not enough food to go around, there's not going to be that many fish. So that is long-winded answer. I hope it works out, and let me know if you got any other questions about it. But yeah, I would say cut down the feeding drastically, like even more than you think should be cut down, because they'll go a while, they'll go days, weeks without food if they need to, and they'll hunt the fry and you'll have less of a problem with that.
Did he? Okay, now Patrick Hardy has sent 2 super stickers now.
Oh, hey, Patrick Hardy, it's good to see you, and thank you so much for the super stickers. I see the
And
mic drop one and scroll up
I
and the
think it
fist
was,
bump.
yeah, it's
Thank you.
another pair. Rico came in, and Matt wants you to say his name,
Moist
give him
Matt.
attention, or
Moist
else he'll
Matt.
spill some sort of secret. I don't know what kind of secret we have,
I don't know. But I
but
want to get to these questions before it
yes.
are you
So,
keeping track of the questions just in case I've
well,
missed some? Other than duckweed, you find particular floating plants to be easier or harder to work with to maintain than another? Skipping around for floating but haven't picked up. So um we got something being delivered. I can hear
yeah,
it.
scanning something very loudly outside the door.
I mean, of course, guppy grass is easy. It'll get everywhere. Some of it will latch to your substrate. It'll latch on other plants and or float around, and it grows really fast. So if you want a super fast growing invasive plant that's like a nutrient sponge, that's one to go with. Most stem plants are pretty good, like Bacopa, floating or in the substrate, grows great. Water wisteria is a good one. Water sprite grows better floating for me than it does rooted.
Chris Robertson said Elodia and Hornwort.
Yep. I don't have hornwort because I'm like terrified of hornwort. Like it's not a great looking plant to me, and I know how invasive and fast growing it is, and like I don't think I need that in my life yet. Hmm.
Um, oh, Daniel Velez asked if the tank behind you was CO2 injected, and that tank and this tank, probably about half of our tanks have CO2.
We have 14 tanks and 5 of them are CO2 injected. This one is the most heavily CO2 injected. This is the one. How fast would a guppy breed if a guppy could breed bread? A guppy would breed as fast as a guppy could breed if a guppy could breed bread. Myrtle's got a good list there.
Yeah.
Mayoc fluviatilis, pearlweed baby tears, limnophila of any flavor. Yep, that's a good one. Bacopas, rotalas, ludwigias, or yeah, stem plants. I don't know why I
Now,
didn't say pearlweed. Pearlweed is perfect.
yeah, what about the is it Limnophila aromatica?
Yeah,
Is that an easy grower?
no,
No. Okay.
it's.
That's
I mean it will grow, but it doesn't look like it. I would say it needs light and CO2 for it to even be worth having, in my opinion. So the
what
reason I
about
have a guppy would guppy all the guppy it could guppy if a guppy could guppy guppy.
I know earlier Ed said boy guppies only think about 2 things, food and sex. And so what do female guppies think about? Just food and
Getting the
getting
frick
away?
away from the males and potentially panic eating its fry. And also not dying during birth from prolapse or some other random thing that happens to female guppies during birth.
Oh wait, I got a question.
Female
The,
guppies got it bad. Okay, go ahead.
the question is what plant fertilizer I prefer, and I prefer to have Steven fertilize the plants. But at my tank at school, I use Thrive and fish poop.
Man, do you
That's
still
it.
have that half bottle of Thrive that I gave you a long
Yeah,
time
just a
ago?
squirt every once in a while.
Yeah.
Um, but they're doing fine. They're not dying, and I don't know. They're doing fine. The fish are pretty regulating. It's a Fluval Flex 15 and started with like 6 guppies mix, um, 1 baby bristlenose pleco, and like 4 shrimp. And I have maybe 20 shrimp now. and maybe 20 guppies, and Bristlenose pleco is still only like 3 inches. So
What am
the
I
end of the
doing
school year,
wrong? What am I doing wrong with Nightbot?
everything.
Like, shouldn't it just do the thing I tell it to do? Like, every 15 minutes, say the thing, but it's
The
acting like it.
alias you set this command to be of, merch, does not exist.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably doing it wrong. I need to look into it. I just disabled them. God, it's annoying.
You have Matt in here. He'll post stuff. And
Yeah,
Myrtle. And
awesome.
Lori. Like, why do
Okay.
you need Nightbot as a mod?
I don't know. Just
That's
periodically,
an
I would want
insult
it
to the
to.
good mods in here.
I just wanted it to whore out the shirt and FishFam link, fishfam.link for
Matt's
FishFam news,
already
stream
doing that.
schedule, directory, events, and more. Fishfam.link. Okay, cool.
Also,
Yeah,
welcome Jess, Lady Metalhead. I know she said that she wasn't feeling that great. She might not go
hope you're doing
today.
better. Oh, okay. So you've left your guppies in that tank over winter break 2 weeks,
Mhm.
and
2
you had
weeks.
fry in there. Did you notice a lack of fry when you came back?
No.
Fishy Biz, welcome. Patrick Hardy, do you have any variable platies? The Variatus platies? I do not. I just have them regular old mutt platies, zip the
I
what
mean,
the
well,
whatever
you
the hell
paid
they're
for
called.
Green Lantern platies, and we still
Yeah,
have them. The ones that
yeah. Well,
survived quarantine.
they're not Variatus though. That's an actual species, the Variatus. I do not have those.
Eduardo has the What the Fish shirt. Did it come in already, Eduardo?
A lot of people are getting theirs in.
Everybody's getting
David
every shirt except for the shirt that was ordered for me.
and I ordered one for me, and it hasn't come yet. And I ordered. You wanted the logo shirt that we ordered like before Aquaticon the week before, and it's still not
Yeah.
here. I don't get it. I mean, it could be in the mailbox now, but I don't know. Yep.
Well, also welcome Leo 209 Aquatics and Ian.
Ian Atkins.
Yes, he got it on Wednesday.
Cool. I'm glad other people getting their shirts. I guess
Were you
I'll get it
shipping
eventually.
something else to Eduardo?
Uh, wait. Eventually,
Eventually. Okay.
he was talking about guppies. I'm waiting for it to cool down.
It's
I had
waiting for it to cool
I mean, not
down.
cool down, warm up, warm the frick up.
Cold
See,
enough.
brain is frozen. Yeah, because I had a really good streak of shipping and things arriving alive, and then I shipped some endlers to Wow Aquatics, and they were all dead, and I had to reship. And luckily, those arrived alive, but that sucks. I don't like when that happens, and it's just the cold too intense.
Well, welcome Lady Diane, Aquafinity, and Michael. Let's see.
Michael who?
Ships,
Michael where?
Michael from Austin. I think that's in like Georgia or something.
I'm so confused.
It's New Local Austin.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a different Michael. So I already said
No,
hi to New Local Austin in the participants list. And I was like, what other Michael?
I didn't see him. He hadn't spoken since you said that list until just now, so I thought it was new. I'm sorry. And I confused you. So,
It's very easy to do that. So I wanted to talk about, since they were asking about the tank behind me. So I did a video a few weeks ago about blackbeard algae issues
oh
in
wait,
this
that's
tank.
the same tank as this one.
You just realized that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, that tank and this tank have CO2, but it's the same tank.
We got 4 other tanks with CO2.
I know. I just assumed it was the bedroom tank. I don't know.
No, the bedroom tank is doing just fine and dandy. I don't know why it's doing better, because I feel like, well, I don't know. I guess I concentrate on the boost carpet whenever I do cleaning in there. Like I take the turkey baster and get all the crap out of there, because the boost would like instantly grow all kinds of algae, I think. So yeah, this one I was having blackbeard algae problems, and a lot of it was just due to like letting detritus and crap accumulate on the surfaces of plants, which is a bad thing, especially when you've got all this light and all the CO2 and fertilizer. It's like just inviting everything to grow, including algae. So this video was taken yesterday, and I was very pleased with myself about how well the algae removal is going and how everything is growing a whole lot better now. Even things that aren't supposed to work in my medium-ish KH water, 7 degrees KH. It's kind of borderline for soft water and hard water plants, but I've got Ludwigia inclinata going well, and this Rotala macrandra big leaf on the right is doing really well too.
That what is it? Hygrophila hydrocotyle compacta? Is that what it's called?
Wait, what? Oh,
no, what is
Hygrophila corymbosa compacta.
Corymbosa.
Yeah, that's right behind my head. Yeah.
Yeah, that's doing really well too. It doesn't it do something different in the bedroom?
Yeah, so it's weird. Usually you get a green plant like this that has the potential to be red. And usually to make it red, you have to do one or both of two things. Either deprive the tank of nitrates by like a lot, meaning like close to 0 to 1 ppm, but certainly less than 5 ppm, or blast the crap out of it with light. And I'm kind of doing both in this tank, and it's green. But then in my bedroom tank, that same plant is like getting all blushy red and looking way, way better. But it's the same lighting, except it's about another 7-8 inches of depth, because it's a tall tank. And I'm definitely not depriving it of nitrates, and I'm injecting even less CO2. So you would think that it would be different. But I guess this plant turns red with different parameters. Still figuring that kind of crap out. Everything is trial and error. And even when people have documented rules about things, they're not always true.
Welcome, Skipper.
Skipper.
Where in Pennsylvania is Skipper? I wonder who is closer to where my brother lived. Skipper or Degenerate?
He was close to Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, he was in Mars, Pennsylvania.
Mars, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Now he's in China.
Yep, he's in Xi'an, China, for maybe 1 more year. And then he intends to move to Louisiana.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably.
Like over by your uncle?
I think he was considering more like Monroe. It's closer to them, but
that's an interesting choice.
So, I mean, he's in Saxton, Pennsylvania. I don't know where Saxton, Pennsylvania is, Skipper. Do you know where Mars, Pennsylvania is?
Yeah, why would you ask where he lives and then like hope that he's gonna say something like Philadelphia? Because like how many other
Philadelphia
places in Pennsylvania
is not
do you
close. It's close to Pittsburgh.
Let's see, how many Pennsylvania cities or towns or whatever can I name? Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Mars now, and now I can say Saxton. And that's all that comes to mind right now.
I wonder if there. So remember, we went to where the 3 rivers met, and it was what, the Allegheny, the Monongahela, and the Pittsburgh River. The 3 rivers.
Well, that's so some words in a row.
I wonder if Allegheny and Monongahela are places In Pennsylvania too.
No, Boondocks, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania was pretty. It
Eduardo
was
sent you
just
a picture
winter.
of him wearing the shirt.
Oh,
York,
for me to
Pennsylvania.
share?
I
I
don't
can
know.
share it.
We'll make sure that he's wearing like pants too.
He's not Winnie the Pooh in it or something, or Donald Ducking. Here we go.
Welcome, Debbie Holding.
I have too many email addresses. I have to check them all. I need to consolidate.
Stratton. Are we just naming Pennsylvania cities now? Hershey's. Yeah, Hershey, Pennsylvania is a place.
That is a good looking shirt. All right, hang on. Check it out. What the Fish, first edition.
Yeah.
I was kind of afraid of like the resolution of the fish, but I sort of cheated it in Photoshop and made it add more pixels because Teespring was complaining like, no, it's too poor quality. So I was like, okay, I'll give you high quality. I'll give you an unmanageably large JPEG.
Allentown, Pennsylvania.
There we go. Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard Allentown.
Yeah. Jess is wearing her Rico leggings.
Yeah.
I was on that practice stream with Eric Wyrock last night, and he had a pair of Rico leggings laying on the couch next to him. How many Rico leggings are there out in the wild now?
Was
Several
he?
pair.
So he wasn't wearing them.
No, he wasn't wearing them.
Has he worn them?
Yeah, he said like the eyes, I guess where they sit on his waist, like the eyes stretch out. Rico's face would be all sorts of messed up if I had his leggings.
Welcome, Adele.
Look at all the plants behind Eduardo.
He said 3 pair.
Nice.
Yeah, didn't you like Matt got his shirt in and you said, Matt, how does it look? And he just like ignored the question.
No, he says
He was
good.
like, here it is.
I was worried that it would be low quality, like they would be blurry, and but if I would have waited for a sample to come in, then we'd still be freaking waiting.
Mm-hmm.
What for shit's sake? What's going on? I know I was ignoring chat because I was looking at other things. So.
No, I sent video, is what he said.
Oh yeah, well, the picture was easier to look at. The video was all like vertical and stuff. What was that outside?
An outside noise.
Like a steam engine? Like,
we have like that big dirt gravel truck across the street.
we said hi to Adele.
I did.
Did I? Hi, Adele.
Welcome, Sherry.
Sherry. How's it going? You know what, though?
What?
Bex is here, right? Yay. Dang.
Hi, Annette and Petroman and Chris George.
Hey, all you peoples. Welcome. Good to see ya.
So, what do you think you will do with that empty 40 breeder other than Plant Farm, do you think you're going to try to breed the Kalitawa first? Or,
It's not going to be empty though,
well, I know
because
it's not empty, but
okay, well, okay, here's the thing.
it's empty right now. It's
Yeah.
very empty.
So here are
Also,
I
welcome all
ordered.
the Oscars.
Did Dan put a picture of the Kalitawa up? Because when I ordered him, he didn't have a picture up yet. Just from the
He was
stream.
showing pictures on the
I know.
stream from Google Images.
Okay, so he hadn't gotten a good photo for himself yet. I'm gonna go look now.
Welcome, John and Ricky.
Let's look at the rainbows he's got in stock right now. Anyway, for all you
Why?
people who love rainbows, why?
Yeah, why?
Because I like it.
He's got like 10 pages worth of rainbows. We're going to look at all of them.
Not like super slow or anything, but Melantinia picta, some of those. I mean, he's got, because he had a good shipment in, and I like looking at them, even though I don't have the space to even have a fraction of them. Maculakai, those are always nice. And the Cali Awalim, okay.
Welcome, Pepline.
So many rainbow species that they haven't named yet. They're just like, we got it out of this part. Goldie Eye, Millennium Rainbow.
There were 2 Goldie Eyes. There's the Kiura and there's another one too.
Tamika. Oh, did he have the Kiura too? I didn't even see.
It's still very small on that screen to me, so I don't know. But I was looking
the
at
Kiuras were the ones that we had,
Mhm.
and but he has a Tamika. That's just a collection point.
Yeah.
And Goldie Eye are like everywhere, like all over Australia and Papua New Guinea, and just like all the probably
But
the
they
Arlie
look
Islands.
slightly different, like the Bosemani. There's like 2 or 3 different collection points, and yes, you decide, do you want bluish teal and yellow or purple and orange?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a holy grail for rainbow fish fans. No picture though. He started with 100. Now he's got 72. I ordered 6 of them.
Thank you, Patrick Hardy.
Super sticker. Thank you, Patrick. On set. Nice.
Did you see Bex said you talked her into the 60-gallon and she's going to put rainbows in it?
Perfect. Yeah, the 60-gallon breeder is very intriguing because, like, Bex with her limited space in the apartment and kind of like a gray area on what size tank she can have, because they're like no big tanks. If she's going to go with a 55, it's already a 4-foot tank. You might as well get the added depth of the 60. And it's a good, it's a shorter tank. It's really good for plants, I think.
Yeah. Did we say hi to S and
Snake
Snoochie
Jazz?
Booch?
Snoochie Booch. Beep, beep. Again with this?
I know.
Did somebody just get a car and there's like their first time with the panic button? Like, yes.
They figured it out this morning. It went on for like a full 2 minutes. So do you think, so how long is this 60 breeder?
It's 4 feet.
It 4 feet?
Yeah, it's 75, but it's short.
Would you put full size, or would you stay with the dwarf species like Praecox, Maculakai?
No, 4 feet is the point where you can start putting in some of the chunkier ones, the Melantanias, just the big ones, and Chilatharina is pretty big. It's the 4, because that's what rainbows want. They want to go, back and forth like a Danio. They're nuts. So that's what you need.
Bumping into things and getting their mouth all white.
Yeah. God, when I was new to rainbows, I thought all my rainbows had freaking cottonmouth columnaris, deadly disease, worst thing ever. But nope.
Disease is dumbness.
They're just idiots. They're dumb. So with
Sherry
the
wants to go take care of Ed and be his nurse.
oh,
Welcome, Scuba Steve-O.
Scuba Steve-O. So the plan with this 40-gallon plant farm. So, first thing is I'm making that 3D background. That was your idea to recreate the 3D background that I got on the 90-gallon. And then I'm doing a video about how to do that because it's a pretty easy solution for a 3D background. And it's very cheap because all you need is spray foam insulation, like the great stuff in the can.
Sand.
And sand and optionally paint.
And optionally polyurethane?
Yeah, I do the polyurethane just as like an extra protective layer. But since I'm using Krylon Fusion, that stuff is what do you call it? Inert when it cures. Same thing with the great stuff, by the way. Like that was another chemistry thing that I've gone down the rabbit hole with is like why people are acting like, don't use that great stuff. Use the one made for pond. The other stuff will kill your fish. Like, no, it won't. And neither will GE silicone 2, by the way, that everyone is afraid of. It does not have additives that are like mold, anti-mold crap. Every silicone is anti-mold. It just has a different solvent that increases the cure time.
They don't make a pro mold silicone?
Yeah. Like it attracts all the mold. Super porous, will hold all the mildew and fungus and everything that you want in your bathroom.
Welcome, Fishymon and Shane. And you got a question.
And you have a question too.
Yeah, it's the same question.
Yeah, rainbows for now. I want to shout it in puffer, and I can't call it my favorite fish because I haven't like dealt with it. Maybe it's a pain in the ass. Who knows?
I like the rainbows. I like arbettas. And I mean, my bucket list fish is that black ghost knife. But again, we don't have it, so I can't say it's my favorite.
Hey, I put that up there. Fishymon's lurking.
Yeah, I just said hi to Fishymon.
Okay. I'm not paying attention to you all the time.
Okay.
Scuba Steve-O starts his new job at GE Appliances on Monday. Can you get us a discount on like
a dishwasher?
Appliances? Yeah, dishwasher would be priority number one.
Our dishwasher is only what?
I don't know.
14 years old at least, plus went through a flood.
It'd still be washing dishes. Just sometimes you gotta wash them a couple of times. Sometimes it takes 9 hours to wash a dish. Matt's calling you a dishwasher.
I said dishwasher. He said I thought you were married, so maybe he's calling you a dishwasher. Because shouldn't the person who cooks not have to wash the dishes?
Yeah, so the dishwasher does. Why do I need to? Yeah, Lillian needs to get a little better at loading the dishwasher. Zachary needs to just get a little bit taller, basically. But they're getting to that point, and Lillian is getting to that grass cutting age. I'm so excited about that. That's all we have kids for is to have little grass cutters. Yeah, you get them while they want to be helpful.
Or a large enough yard that it's worth it to have a riding mower.
Yeah, and then she can use a riding lawnmower. House rule, cook, clean. Yeah.
So you agree? Rub your hands back and forth. The friction creates warmth.
Is that ASMR? Like that? Right up on the mic.
Not if you bump the microphone.
Boom. Good God. Yep. Need to get those kids doing more chores and train them how to do them right.
Yeah, it's the doing it right part that's the problem. They want to do it, but sometimes they're just so bad at it.
Yeah, if I got to go behind them and like do the same thing over and over, yeah, but they got to be trained. That's all. So once I get that background into the 40, which is going to be a while because you've got to let the paint cure, or not cure, but you got to let the paint get to a dry point where you can safely apply the polyurethane. Then you got to get the polyurethane to fully cure. Okay. And then in order to adhere the background to the tank, you use silicone, and the silicone has to fully cure. So we're looking, if I start the painting process today, which I probably will, then we're still looking at like a week at minimum to get to the point where I can actually put the water in there. So after that, I'll do you got ashy hands, bro. What's wrong with my
Your hands were dry.
Oh, because of the sound.
Yeah.
I thought he
I
was
rub
looking at,
my hands, they don't.
because look, I accidentally touched the spray foam last night, and that's what happened. Now it's got to wear off. I was like, it kind of looks ashy. And I thought maybe he was like just eagle eyeing in on my hands.
No, it's the sound.
It's the
The
sound.
sound of
Yeah.
your skin sloughing against each other.
Well, maybe I just don't use as much lotion as Ian does. I'm self-conscious about my hands. If I were self-conscious about my hands, maybe I would put on some freaking gloves when I'm dealing with chemicals.
Not even when you're dealing with bloodworms that you're actively allergic to.
Well, I put them in a cup or use tweezers or something like that. I try not to get them on my hands because, yeah, my hands will itch like crazy.
And our cat does not do anything. And in fact, our dog, we had a fly in the house, and she caught the fly and then released it like, that was a fun game. Go fly off.
She's a gentle giant. She wanted to play with the fly and not swallow
And
the
she
fly.
caught it. She was playing tag.
Okay, Peplin says, I just need to wash my hands in gasoline. Awesome. I will
You have
do
any
that
gasoline
straight
just
away.
laying around?
No, because I am so sick of two-stroke engines and other gas-powered things that I go to crank up at the beginning of the season, and it's like, oops, I accidentally left gas in it all freaking year, all winter, or what other random maintenance things you have to do to those small engines. I ain't got time for that, and I don't have our yard is not so insane that I need like high powered stuff. So batteries, lots of batteries. Yeah.
Now it is 1:50.
Good for you.
Good for me. I don't control the time.
What do we want to do?
What the fish?
What the fish are you talking about? We're not on a time crunch.
Oh, look at Patty. Thank you, Patty.
I didn't see Patty come in here, so.
She just came in to say that she ordered cookies.
Girl Scout cookies to support Lillian, the spawn of these two. Let's pull up Lillian's cookie pitch.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Lillian, and I'm selling Girl Scout cookies. They're $5 a box. There's a new cookie called Adventure Folds, and it's chocolate caramel, brownie caramel. My favorite cookie is Thin Mints because I like mint and chocolate. Thank you.
Thank you.
And she refuses to watch that video of herself.
Well, wait, I'm not ready. Oh. The 6 boxes is the threshold to get to the half price shipping. Because what is it? $12.50, I think, something like that. Shipping.
Expensive.
And then yeah, but then like if you order 6, because like for the giveaway last week, Dennis Christensen won. We were giving away 4 boxes, but when I went to the website and saw that you have to perfect, yeah, you can order 6 and then get half price shipping. I just went ahead and sent him 6 because it was like another $3 or something to add 2 more boxes. So why not?
Yeah,
indeed.
I too prefer to order things online and communicate with as few people as possible.
Yeah, that's like what's that?
Like, how happy were you whenever you could order pizzas online? You didn't have to call.
Oh yeah. And it also takes the human error out of it. Like, it's not just pizza, but like being able to use the app to order your drive-through before you go, especially when you're trying to order Taco Bell for a family of 4 and you're not doing combo meals. You're just like all over the freaking map with it. And you've got like 9, 10 items that you're coming home with. There's so much margin for error there. Like, I would rather just have it all typed out there for them to see, and then I mean they'll still screw it up, but less of a chance. It won't be my fault, at least.
Eduardo, if you use that link to order, then she gets the credit. And I believe that January 31st is the last day to order, but that's a direct link to her.
Okay. I just had this vision
that Ed's just going up to random little girls.
Just this pink bearded guy who's like 6'1", just walking over to some girl playing in a park and like, hey,
do you like cookies?
Sell cookies?
He said small talk.
Oh, so yeah. So you got to talk about the weather first. You're like, interesting weather we've got. It's nice weather for you to be playing out. You know, like
it would be nice cookie eating weather.
So I like cookies. Do you like cookies? What's your favorite flavor cookie? Say, I would really like this box of Thin Mints here. You ever heard of Thin Mints? Are you a brownie? Just so many different ways that conversation could go. I want to buy your cookies, little girl. Maybe he goes door to door in the neighborhood. Do you have a little girl? Can I talk to her, please? I just want to make small talk and just, beat around the bush a little bit with your little girl. Don't be creepy, Ed. But yeah, now instead of going up to little girls in person, you can just support them on the internet. No small talk necessary.
Or, I mean, you can wait for like March whenever you'll be assaulted by girls at any store.
Hey, can Ahmad go ahead and like ban Fishymon? Because I was going to make Fishymon a video, but I'm having second thoughts about that now. See, you just can't say that. You have to bring something else up and then find out if there's a Girl Scout. So yeah, weather. Just what do little girls like to talk about? Have you seen the latest TikTok
Jojo Siwa,
video? Jojo Siwa.
LOL dolls.
Yep.
Fishymon was timed out by liquids. Hurry up and spin the wheel while he's timed out. He's won enough.
That's harsh. Talk to you in 5 minutes, Fishymon. Oh no. I wasn't that serious. You can't even undo it either. That's the thing. Like if someone accidentally times someone out, just gotta wait. God, and it deleted all his messages. Jesus. That is savage. Oh my God, you really want to play What the Fish?
But do we have to wait 5 minutes so Fishymon has a chance?
Yeah, we do. We do. So what do you want to talk about? The weather? Do you sell Girl Scout cookies?
I do sell Girl Scout cookies.
What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Mine? I told you yesterday. I
The
mean,
peanut butter patties.
Peanut butter patties.
Well, my Aquarium co-op order arrived. That's what that was.
Oh, okay.
What did
you
I
get from the co-op?
Hikari algae wafers, Hikari Vibra Bites, extreme bottom wafers, a new bottle of Easy Green for the dining room tanks, and a discus decal sticker.
Do you have a discus sticker?
I don't. Lately, I've been getting stickers that I wanted. Like as soon as I filled up that centerpiece on my laptop, they started sending me good stickers instead of like the same branded sticker over and over, the same pleco. That's cool. I've got to make magnets out of a bunch of stickers. I'm way behind with that.
Yeah. Did you ever do anything? Do you even know where the Ranchu sticker is? Got that one recently too.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the house.
Oh, that helps.
It does.
Sitting with the measuring tape and like 5 pairs of scissors.
Mm-hmm. Wherever those go. Wherever measuring tape goes, scissors
Into the abyss.
What else? Like my good aquascaping tools, etc.
Ed, we just posted the link for Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, as in Jenna sells them. Well, Lillian sells them, but I mean, like she's not selling them right now. We are. So you go to that site and you don't have to talk to nobody. And I love that. Just like the wet spot. Remember the wet spot, how you like had to look at their list and then you had to email somebody and they would get back to you with what they had. Well, I assume they'd get back to you. I never got that far because I'm not going to email people. If I'm shopping online, I am going to add it to the cart and do automated, all that crap, like regular online shopping. And I'm not going to email people unless they've got something that nobody else has, and that's the only place I can get it, or it's like the best price by far, and whatnot.
Thank you, Eduardo.
What did Eduardo do to deserve gratitude? He
ordered cookies.
Oh.
They're only $5 a box, Jimmy P. They keep going up, and
they were
not
$4.
Our benefit.
Yeah, you still get 50 cents a box. The true winners here is still the freaking bakery
and the Girl Scout Council.
Yeah, but mostly the bakery because the Girl Scout Council buys the cookies and they can't give them back. And the Girl Scout Council is already benefiting. So like if you don't sell the cookies, you have to keep them and you don't get your 50 cents a box, whereas they still got their money. That's just
Ian, the whole point is to not talk to people. That's the worst option.
I can also call them. Yeah, and I
You
could
can
totally
also go into
call
a
and
physical store.
yeah. Fishymon.
He's back.
You know what? I feel so bad for Fishymon that he is now a moderator. He'll never be invisible because moderators cannot be hidden except by me or you. Yeah, any store that says call or email to order doesn't get business from me. It's like email is bad enough. To call, that's just insane. All right, now that Fishymon's back, let's play What the Frickin' Fish.
And yeah, Ivy said the girls learn a lot of life skills, right? She said, or not anymore. But yeah, we do try, like, all of the badges are skills related. Like, we've done like cooking badges before.
Badges?
Yeah.
We don't need no stinking badges.
When we went camping, they had to learn how to build a fire. You know, to do a lot of like cleaning up the campsite, picking up trash, helping the community. Right now, they're in the middle of a coding badge. So different things.
Yep. And still the bakery profits the most.
Yeah. Mods can be hidden by other mods, but
No,
only if Myrtle is that mod.
Yeah, I don't think that is possible. Beck says, yeah, I don't do the talking on the phone thing. Yeah, why the hell would you put the speaker up to your ear and use your mouth noises when you can type or click? That's what I like, clicking. Like, my credit card is linked to my Google account. I don't got to type much. It is way too easy to order shit online. Okie dokie.
So, are you going to choose this week's pictures?
I'm going to choose the correct pictures. They're dated. Today is January 29th, 2022.
Is it?
Don't make me second guess things that I know to be true. Start guessing.
Make yourself big.
Yeah. Okay, now I know what this is. To refresh my memory. You can block a mod. Yeah, you can block a mod. Up a tot. All right, stopping it at the 30-second mark, even though it's like close to pretty much done.
A lionfish. A parrot cichlid.
Yep, I'm going to give that to S.
It's a blood parrot.
Yeah. And Snake Jazz is on.
And Linkmaster Supreme was talking about how she loves blood parrots. Right?
Yeah. That's right. Okay, let's get through this one. Hey, did someone try to post the link and see if Bunny Viper can click that link to join as a member? Because I know that worked for Joseph Stanley. Just thinking that might be the way to do it. It's only mods can time out other mods, but it's only a secret tool that Myrtle knows. I think it has something to do with another app. Oh,
Myrtle's not going to tell anybody. That's
Interesting.
his secret.
New fish. Super bold outline.
Oh, did you give the point?
To S, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. There is no Oscar. We'll have to work that into Pictionary this year.
I don't see the answer yet.
Not yet. I paused it, but yeah, it's like...
Patty says, Myrtle's coming to the clash. I'll find out if I have to use from force. You don't know what Myrtle looks like. He might just be incognito at the clash.
He's going to be like the youngest looking dude there. Besides, like, our children. That's my guess.
At the clash? No, our children aren't going to the clash.
Oh, I was thinking Triple Crown.
Nope. Not a pencil fish, not a rainbow shiner. Not a goby.
Let's back that up. There we go. What did Atkins guess? Baby whale. Ball of shark, sturgeon, suckerfish. Nope. Not a Danio, not a Siamese algae eater.
Not a flying fox.
Zachary drew this one, right?
Yes. Yeah. It is not a blood parrot. Unless she's behind. No, Eduardo. Our child drew this.
Not a white cloud minnow.
Not a Chinese algae eater. It's not a catfish.
I don't believe anyone has even gotten the family or
no. Do you want to give them the family?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because we have plenty of time. Because you were so insistent that we start it right now.
Oh, Alishon got it though. Just now.
Alishon. It took a second to pop up for me. Yep. Alishon is correct with the penguin tetra. And Alishon wasn't on the board for this year, but now he is. Sweet. Okay, next fish.
Oh, I know what this is.
Yeah, me too. Lillian drew this one.
Yeah. She's much better drawing using this app.
Yeah, she's used to it.
The other app. It's not a goosefish or an onion.
All right.
Why is the tail going the wrong way? The tail is not going the wrong way.
Going the wrong way. Some of them are facing different directions.
Fish can face more than one direction. They don't always go right.
Next time I'm gonna have them. Danny Weshy. All right. Next time I'm gonna have them draw all of them facing forward, so all you see is the face and the mouth. And look, she can do stuff with this app like change the angle of the dorsal, like she just did. See, she did did the lasso tool. She realized it was going the wrong way, and then she turned it around.
She did a good job on this one.
Yep. And then she flipped it. I don't know why.
She heard Eduardo say that fish is not going right. She's like, oops, okay.
Well, then, if they're all facing one way, I've got to like flip them around anyway for the shirt. All right. Let's
down.
see.
It has
Danny got 3 points so far now.
Patty, we can't tell you if it's salt or fresh water.
Only if
they'll need more hints.
Yeah.
That's a pretty, recognizable fish.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jason's awake.
Yeah.
I guess my voice was not soothing enough. For all you tired people out there.
I take issue with this fish. I think you chose a bad picture to show.
Well, I'm so sorry. Everyone who's feeling a little sleepy, just drift off into the land of dreams.
It's not a sea cucumber. It's not a black skirt tetra. It's not a betta.
Baked potato. Funky potato. Potato. It's not a betta. Kind of does look like one though, because it's got the finnage of like an embellis or one of those.
It's not
types.
a goby.
No. Chicken pox puffer. Disease puffer. I chose.
Danny Weshy is close. Oh, Geek Boy.
Oh, where? The chat just goes boom. Okay, there we go. There we go. And right at the same time, we get Ed's Tanks for Therapy with the peacock gudgeon. So Geek Boy and Ed's. Geek Boy.
Now, whenever I've seen peacock gudgeons, they were much more yellow around the edge and more blue.
I was in a hurry, bro.
And you're like, I'm going to find the worst picture.
I chose an honest picture.
I can hear you yelling from the other room.
I'm so sorry. I'm getting worked up, okay? I feel like I'm getting attacked right now.
Scuba Stevo, our children drew these, not Steven. Steven just picked a bad picture.
Hang on, I gotta respond to a text real quick.
From who? Tell me.
From Nunya. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Will you tell me later? Yeah, and purple. Anyway, she said and purple.
What about and purple? I'm not
that
reading
peacock gudgeons are very colorful.
Yeah,
and
well, the Wikipedia.
You're like, here's the orangest, grayest, and brownish.
Okay, the Wikipedia picture, meh, but also the color interpretation here went a little bit
Patty.
further. Yeah, okay. I'll take the blame. I suck. I'm the worst.
Which girlfriend is it? Okay, next picture.
Okay, next picture.
Are there two more, like this one and one more?
No.
This one is it?
This one is it.
Oh.
Yep.
So we only did 4?
No. So we did, okay. We did the blood parrot. Mm-hmm. Okay. The peacock gudgeon, the
penguin tetra.
Penguin tetra.
It's not a goldfish.
And okay, I'm confused now because this is a 5-minute video, so like it has to be 5. I'm just forgetting one.
The cardinal fish.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
It's not a creamsicle Molly. Why is it not a goldfish? Because
This is
it's
gonna be
not.
a tough one. This is gonna be a very tough one, I think.
And
no hints yet.
I see what you see. Is on the right track.
That's what I just said. No hints yet. I could see what you see, but you're just like, I'm gonna say what I want.
Exactly.
Let's get through this as fast as we can because we only have 45 goddamn minutes left in the stream. So let's just get through this last one as quick as we can. And then what's on your agenda?
Jess. Welcome, Jess. Jess, how is your video coming? Do you think you'll get it to Stephen today?
That's exactly what the text was about that I said I would talk to you about offline.
Okay. So it was your girlfriend, Jess.
Oh my God. Killing me.
I'm not even yelling.
I said you're killing me.
Oh. Speak clearly. It's not a sunburst guppy. It's not a betta of any type.
Yeah. I'll have a long, cold night in the cage.
Cold is good sleeping.
And I'm going to mine for Bitcoin on this computer, so I'm nice and toasty in this room.
It's not a fairy wrasse.
You gave them a hint that I didn't want you to get, and they just ignored it. So that's cool.
So what? I did nothing to make it go by faster. Can I give a hint that like this was a poor color choice?
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's like
should have been
a few people. A few people have picked up. Well, and Danny obviously has picked up on the theme, but other people are just completely like did not pick up on it at all.
He didn't hear the hint.
Okay, well, Myrtle said Delta Guppy, and we said he's on the right track. So there you go.
And Danny has picked up on the theme.
Yeah, like I just said.
Yeah, well, people are not listening halfway, so we're just restating everything 2-3 times. Feel like a teacher. It is not a sunset guppy. It is not a goldfish. People are it's not an eagle guppy. It's not a hawkbird guppy.
Did Lillian get a chance to sample the new cookie?
She did.
And does she like it? What cookies would she recommend?
She would recommend Thin Mints because that's her favorite.
Yeah.
And she likes the peanut butter patties too. It's still not a sunrise guppy patty, and it's not a bird guppy. That's not specific enough.
Yeah, he's technically right. He's on the right track. He just you gotta name that right variety. Name the right bird and then put guppy behind it.
Yeah. Well, think about some birds. It's not a pigeon blood guppy.
And don't mind the color.
Yeah, don't mind the color.
Yeah.
Think about that. I would call that orange, and think about what color is orange adjacent.
Yeah. I mean, the photo kind of showed it orange, and it needed to go a little bit further. Because, Zachary drew this one.
Picking bad source material. Owl guppy, falcon guppy.
You know.
Okay, this type of guppy I had heard of before. And it's like, nobody is like, oh yeah. It's just naming every type of bird. Except
They'll get to it. They'll get to it.
You think this guppy eats shrimp?
Well, If it did, that might make it not as orange and maybe something further towards the color it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know?
There's another hint for you.
I didn't hear the hint. Can you say it again?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Goldfish. Oh my goodness. Nicole F. Finally.
Yay. Feeder guppy. Flamingo guppy it is. All right, Nicole F., you are on the board. Forever on the board.
Oh. And yes, it is called a red flamingo guppy.
Whatever.
Specifically. So if you want to give Oinkmaster Supreme a point too.
Sure.
Who is asking about Lillian's favorite cookies? She also...
Mr. Making small talk with little girls.
Oh. I mean, if you like lemon, the lemonade cookies are
I
really
like the
good
lemonades
too,
a
but
lot.
they're not like a child's favorite cookie. But if you're not a child and you like lemon,
I don't know why children wouldn't like it. I mean, it's not
well,
like
she's
it's
okay
super
with it.
sour lemony. It's like if you like lemon bars, or it's not even as sour
And you know,
as a good lemon bar.
the caramel delights, those coconut ones, are very, very popular.
They're intense.
I can't stand coconut, so
If you don't like coconut, you would not like these because they are coconut forward. All right. Well, you were so eager to get through the what the fish because obviously you had something on your agenda. So
yeah.
take it away. What you got?
Okay. Let's talk about who has been to Las Vegas before and what is something fun to do there, but only for like dinner time. Because
Gamble our life savings away.
no, you can't do that.
Go,
But whenever I go
a
to that
show.
conference, they're gonna fill my schedule at that conference from like 8 a.m. to like 8 p.m. So you can do so much for free in Vegas.
I support that. Go do some free stuff. Because I'm not going. It's a teacher conference for what is it? Magnet conference?
Magnet Schools of America National Conference.
And why are you going? And what's it for?
Why am I? Well,
I want to know what our taxpayer dollars is going towards.
Well, I helped our magnet coordinator write the award application, and we got word yesterday that we won the Magnet School of Excellence Award. And then we were also asked by our district magnet coordinator to present at the conference. So that means I get to go.
Cool.
And it's not a vacation by any means, but we'll have a little bit of free time at the end of the day. But then we'll be expected to the teachers conference in Vegas. Well, it's for Clark County schools, and like one of the days we will absolutely be at some schools observing them, and most of the day will be in conference and listening to keynote speakers and networking and stuff.
Now, don't some of the teachers like completely ditch all of those conferences and just like go out to party?
I mean, I'm sure they do. I would never do that because
weren't you
they're
telling
paying
me about
a lot
that
of
last or years ago?
Yeah, but I don't know that needs to be public.
I think our local taxpayers would like to know.
But I was at every single, like from beginning to end, eating their catered lunch, not going back to my room. You know, doing what I was supposed to there at the picture that they took at the end.
Oh yeah, you got to be in the picture to show like you were a part of it. You were doing the things.
I mean, The Do-si-dos are the same. If you like so Do-si-dos are oatmeal cookies with peanut butter in the middle, like a peanut butter sandwich with oatmeal cookies. And I like the Do-si-dos.
What are they called here?
Peanut butter sandwiches.
Yeah, like we have a different name for them in this region. It's a different bakery. Like these two bakery overlords decided to divide their territory, like a bunch of like cartel leaders, and that way they can have a monopoly on different parts of the United States. A lot like cable companies.
Samoas are not the best Girl Scout cookies for me because they have coconut. And Adventurefuls, Ed, are brand new this year. They're supposed to be brownie flavored with salted caramel in the middle. We did get to try them at the cookie rally, and they're not super brownie flavored. If you have the other baking company, then your s'mores cookies were probably the bad ones that were like ellipse shaped with chocolate and marshmallow under it. Whereas the s'mores cookies our baking company had were like a graham cracker with marshmallow cream completely covered in chocolate. It was a big square cookie. And they got rid of those for the Adventurefuls. And the Adventurefuls don't taste that far off from the s'mores cookies that we used to have. It is a good cookie.
Yeah, I've gotten sick of all of them.
Even the Toastier.
Oh, that one I got sick of really fast because it's just like pure artificial maple flavor in there. It's bad. I liked them at first, and then like you have like two more, and then you're like, okay, this is a one note flavor here. So
the lemonades are good. The peanut butter patties are good. Those, if you're in the other area, they're called tagalongs.
So where would be the best place for Ed to go where there would be like a bunch of little girls that he could just talk to all at once to find out who's selling cookies?
A park? A school?
Will they let him in the school if he just states his purpose, like he just wants to find out who's got the goods?
Go to the fence outside of a playground. That's not creepy at all. Just beckon, hey, little girl.
Yep, just like really grip the chain link fence hard and like bite your lower lip because you'd really need those cookies.
Matt, no. You're wrong.
Tagalongs, are those the peanut butter patties?
Yes, the peanut butter. What is bitter about chocolate and cookie and peanut butter?
I don't know. He called them tagalongs, so maybe he's got the bad kind. Maybe they're different.
Do they still have animal treasures? No. That sounds like what we had recently called Thanks a Lot, which was circle-shaped shortbread with chocolate on the back, and they got rid of those for Toastiers.
Wait. No, I didn't get the joke. Tagalong's nasty bitter. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the cookies have different names in different regions. Okay.
I'm sorry. Are you about to say it's time for something else?
Yeah, I am.
What is it time for? What is it time for, mistress? Tell me.
It's time for Name That Tune. Go ahead. Play some 90s songs.
I don't have any queued up. What are animal treasures?
Okay. So the moral of this story is Steven does not listen to me talk.
I was reading other stuff.
But Barbara Jackson said this, and I responded and said it's kind of like the Thanks a Lot.
Oh, but they're not good?
I don't know. I've never had them.
What are the
And
shortbread cookie? Well, no, Michael said animal treasures with a poop
oh,
emoji. So,
Ed gets the different bakery because the other bakery
mm,
lemonades are lemon flavored little like cookies covered in powdered sugar. These are a shortbread cookie dipped in like a lemon icing, and they're very
yeah,
good. So maybe we have the better bakery.
maybe we do. You
I'm
were
trying
trying
to
to click the
show this.
same thing. You know what? I am proud of my ability to completely tune out that conversation about animal treasures because I heard nothing. I didn't hear anything about it. Like, not even peripherally did I hear anything about it. I was reading other stuff.
Here, since you have the nonsense block enabled so that you can see Matt.
Hmm.
Yes, they use two different bakeries and they make the cookies differently.
Yep. They got to divide the territories and they got to be
Oh,
different. So it's not technically a monopoly.
well, look what I have here.
My mug, that's mine and not anyone else's.
Yeah, but we have one that is wrapped up safely.
A mug from the Aquarium Co-op. She's just showing all the stuff that we have that you can't have.
And
That's a towel.
that is a towel. And we're going to give both of those away.
At the same time, right? The
At this.
package deal.
Yes.
Some
So that if you
unsponsored
spill your
Aquarium Co-op
coffee,
merch.
you have a towel to clean it up.
All right. Well, I guess we just have to do this now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to take you like 30 minutes.
No, it's not. You know it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to do a roll call.
And then you're going to do roll call and you're like, does anybody else quickly need to get on the wheel? And then it's
I'm
10 minutes of that.
I'm just nice.
Fishymon, ask if anyone in Walmart wants to be on the wheel. Steven will put them in.
Why don't you give me the hashtag since you're in charge right now? You're dictating whenever we do things for no reason. Tell me what the hashtag is.
Let's see.
Come on. God. It's just a word.
Okay. It is hashtag word.
Okay.
Hashtag word.
Hashtag word. What's the word? Down with Stefan. All right, I guess I should
Like
switch on
you demand a word, and I forgot all the words. All the words I ever knew.
Couldn't even like think about what might be related to the stuff we're giving away.
No, that would have been hashtag co-op, but
Or merch. Or hashtag don't forget to bring a towel.
Yeah, put a really long hashtag just so that it's going to be hashtag jingle dogs.
What?
You can't hear the dogs jingling.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right
Well,
there.
I do, but they do it so much it's like kind of tuned out, kind of like whenever you talk about nonsense.
Which dog is jingling?
Both. Oh, you better drop it.
What?
They found themselves a paper towel. And it's about to be several paper towels.
paper towel pieces.
31 eligible users. So is Lady Metalhead gonna go in 25 minutes? No,
I don't think so.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do for 2 hours before Mike's Aquatics
Ozark.
and things? Oh yeah, we do have 2 more episodes of Ozark left.
Is anyone else watching Ozark?
It's a good show. The problem I have with all of these shows that do one season and then wait 20 years and release another season is
So you forgot what happened?
Forgotten everything. So then you have to find a recap on YouTube and pray to God that it's a good recap and not a terrible recap. Because a lot of them are terrible.
At 9:30, not 6.
What? Is that his new forever time? I think, yeah, he did mention something like that. I'm not sure if it was permanent or just a thing he's going to be doing. Yeah, part 2 of season 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you haven't started watching Ozark, you should watch Ozark. And if you like Breaking Bad, you'd probably like Ozark. And if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, what's wrong with you? Everybody should have seen that by now, right?
Yeah. I'd say so. Where is everybody nowadays? I feel like we used to have more people up in here.
Yeah.
We're just getting abandoned. I mean, not that Saturday afternoon is not the best time. You know, people are like trying to do stuff and be productive. I would like a primetime weeknight stream, but I don't want to stream on top of anybody. You know, like Eduardo said, might change the time slot because more people were in the later streams. Yeah, that is like the after 7 p.m. or so, like prime time. Everybody's home from work, especially on a weeknight.
Isn't that like they just make the wives so insufferable?
I think this season that she's better though. Like they kind of brought her back around. You know, she's
not as bad as what's her name, Skylar.
Yeah, our Marie from Breaking Bad as well.
Yeah. Stream on top of Ed on Thursday nights.
Oh yeah, let me just run over the whole Fish Room Fever family and see how that goes over.
Why don't you just find when Corey streams and just pick that time? That'll set you up for success.
Sure. Or like, I don't think he gets a regular night though, or like stream right after him.
What are the dogs doing?
Play fighting, just doing their thing. Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule. So today.
Yeah. So Ed and Jason have not seen Breaking Bad yet. That's crazy. If you have Netflix, I believe all of Breaking Bad is on Netflix.
Of course. Okay, last call. #word if you want an Aquarium Co-op towel and mug. See, I wouldn't stream over Aquarium Co-op because most of the time I want to listen. Because, like, even now, every time I listen to Corey stream in full, I still learn something that I didn't even think about. It's all like always some random tidbit that never occurred to me. So it's useful. Too much for my taste. Breaking Bad gets pretty heavy. I mean, there are some parts that I'm not.
Seasons.
Yeah, there are some parts for me that are tough to stomach, but it's still overall a great story.
Matt, did Matt see that? I don't know if Matt has Netflix, but there's a new Eileen Wuornos documentary out on Netflix. He likes murder shows too.
Mm.
Fishmon, did I win?
All right. I'm gonna type stop and then start entering names. So
Okay.
still might be time to enter your name, but no guarantees. And then I'll do a roll
But yes,
call.
guarantees.
Nope. I can't guarantee it. I'll do a roll call.
Okay.
Like if you're paying attention at this point and you keep paying attention, there is a chance.
Yeah. The first part of Dexter is good. They kind of got.
What'd you think
worse.
of this final season?
It was okay. It was certainly better than season 8. Speaking of insufferable women, Hannah McKay was not my favorite. I mean,
Yeah.
she was better than Lila. Do you remember Lila from season 2?
I do.
But
It had the ending that it needed.
I mean, the ending was better than the season 8 ending for sure. It made it final. Like they ended it.
All right.
Ed's favorite show is BattleBots.
I remember
They
BattleBots.
still have BattleBots.
Yeah, I remember watching it a long time ago. I see back in when it first started, I was like kind of bored because we would see not much happen. Like crap would break in the middle of the fight, and it's like, oh, this stupid saw thing that they thought was going to be great, it barely even touches the other thing with like the stupid scorpion tail that can't hit shit because they didn't calibrate it right. They've probably gotten better with it, but then like the announcers tried really hard to make it sound exciting.
You know what else? Like, I never like make a point to watch, but if it's on and there's nothing else, then I just watch it in succession. Is that Forged in Fire show
Yeah, I like it
where
too.
they make all the knives and swords and stuff?
It kind of makes me want to be a blacksmith just a little bit, except when I think it's going to be hot as hell if I have to work in that all day.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be miserable. And then it takes forever. And unless you have like tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment, it's not a very fun, easy task.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hammering.
Peplin might want to be on.
Peplin. Okay, let me go through the roll call and then I'll add Peplin. Anyone else who maybe was left off? Too Cooley for Schooly, Alishon, Atkins, Barbara Jackson, Bex Fish Room, Bunny Viper, Chattanooga Ed, Chris George, Danny Weshy, Darlene's Tanks, Degenerate Fishkeeper, Dennis Christensen, Ed's Tanks for Therapy, Geek Boy, Greg's Planet Tanks, Jeremy, Jimmy P's Aquariums, Lady Metalhead, Liquid Zoo, Master Aquatics, Mississippi Hippie, Monster Fish Gal, Myrtle, Mystery Snail Gardens, New Local Austin, Nicole F, Oink Master Supreme Forever on the Oscars, Patty Dwinell, Patty's Petite Tanks, Paul McCarthy, Petro Man, Ricky DeOyos, Scott Seeds' Quaddies, Shane, Scuba Stevo, Snoochie Booch, and Visine.
And did you add Peplin?
I will add Peplin.
What about Kelly Foreman just came in?
Kelly, would
Kelly,
you like
do you want an Aquarium Co-op mug and towel? A John McKenzie just entered.
What's with y'all?
The hashtag is obviously #word.
Yep. Hashtag couldn't think of anything, I guess. John Mack.
Kelly Foreman says sure.
Okay. What is MXC, the dubbed Asian obstacle course? Is that like Ninja Warrior but different? I knew Patty Dwinell was not your alternate account because she actually has respectably sized tanks. She has a 75 instead of that milk jug you call a 5-gallon tank or something. Is that your biggest tank? I like any Japanese game show because if you don't have subtitles, you don't speak Japanese, you got no idea what's going on. You eventually learn through just watching things happen. They are so excited about every little thing that happens on the show. There's always the head in the box in the corner just reacting. What were we watching the other day where they were just all on top of a stack of boxes, like cardboard boxes, and then randomly things would come out and try to knock the boxes down?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't tell you the name of it or anything, but you Google Japanese game show where they're on a bunch of boxes and things
They
come
were
out and
like
punch them.
at the top, and like they had to pick a random topic, and it would be like somebody would throw a bowling ball at the boxes in their section. Sometimes it did absolutely nothing, and sometimes
it was devastating. It didn't seem fair at all.
I noticed that too, Edward. I think Dave Farrell was here at the beginning.
I don't know. Was Dave here? I have not seen them all morning. They might be. I mean, it's a weekend. They could be doing one of them many things.
What things?
Going to a fish store. Working on their own fish room. What was it last week? A dance party or something?
Yeah, it was a dance party.
They do things. Not like us, where we're just like waiting for the next stream and just like desperate. Okay, so Dave was here, but they left. All right, well, it is. Hang on. Did I miss anyone else with the hashtag? Because I've got 41 and okay. Let me scroll up and make sure. Kelly said hashtag word. John McKenzie said hashtag word.
Kelly's going to the symphony.
Benoski. That was the one that I missed. The symphony. How boring and sophisticated. They let you play on your phone when you go?
I mean, they can't stop you.
They probably can. Just quit picking on Patty. Patty is the master of like rehabilitating fish and like giving fish their best life, where most people would just say screw it. All right, so now I'll square it away. 42 and 42. Here we go. Spinny time. Bunny Viper. I'm real damn fancy. That's too fancy though. Like when you get too fancy, you get like, oh my God, this is torture and boring. And I already have good headphones and good speakers at home. So it's almost like being there. I mean, it's better than being there in the fact that you don't have to go there. Greg's Planet Tanks.
Patty has a community tank.
Nice.
With like 5 fish in it.
Cool. It's a community. That's what my next wrap is going to be about. Coming soon, but not too soon, or maybe really soon. No commitment to time frame. Danny Weshy. My zine.
Degenerate Fish Keeper.
That's some fancy music. Degenerate.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCarthy.
Darlene's tanks.
Darlene.
Monster Fish Gal.
Lori.
Lori.
Oink Master Supreme.
Oinky.
Myrtle Sink.
Myrtle.
Now, does Kelly go to the opera?
Only Oscars.
Oh, that sounds brutal. Only Oscars.
Lady Metalhead.
Lady Metalhead.
Scotts Aquatics.
Scotty Aquati.
Nicole F.
Nicole F. Philharmonics. Yeah.
Jim's Aquariums.
Who?
Jimips.
Oh, Jim Epps.
Jimips Aquariums.
Geek VOI.
Geek BOI.
Patty's Petite Tanks.
Patty's Petite Tanks. I don't have my own table flipping video. In fact, I was looking for table flipping videos, and the ones I found were the one on Shanna's and the one that Jimmy P has. I don't think there's any more good ones out there.
Well,
I
we
can
have
make my
those little
own.
mini tables. You can have you or a child flip a table.
We have that outdoor plastic table. That'd be really easy to flip. Chris George. I just sent something to Chris George. What was it?
It was the Rainbow Shark plushie.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Was it? Okay. It was something. Just collecting the addresses. Ricky De Hoyos. Scuba Steve-O.
New Local Austin.
New Local.
Mississippi Hippie.
Sherry.
Barbara Jackson.
Barbara Jackson.
Chattanooga Ed.
Chattanooga Ed.
Kelly Foreman.
Kelly Foreman. Peplin. Made you out of clay. When it's dry and ready, Dreidel I shall play. Shane.
Atkins Nature Aquariums.
Atkins.
Mystery Snail Guardians.
Mystery Snail Guardians. Patty Dwinell. And Patty Dwinell is new to the stream, I believe. And so I probably should have clarified that if it lands on you, you're out rather than you win. But she probably picked up on that.
Probably figured after it keeps spinning.
John Mack. Liquid Zoo OnlyFins.
Liquid Zoo OnlyFins. Petroman 1185. Yeah, sorry, Patty. That's the way the wheel works. Everyone loses except for one person. Too cool for Scully. Allison. Oh, I was like, nothing? There's Bex.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Snoochie Booch. Alrighty. Master Aquatics. Eduardo is left. Jeremy. Ed's Tanks for Therapy. Dennis Christensen. And Vinoski.
Have any of these people won anything before? Dennis Christensen did.
Won some Girl Scout cookies. And
Mhm.
I believe Vinoski has won before too.
Maybe.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo.
And
Eduardo.
Eduardo still doesn't win. Sorry, Eduardo.
But isn't it cool to be like in the top 5 and then still lose?
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis Christensen. Foul language from Eduardo. Man. Jeremy. Down to 2. Vinoski and Ed's Tanks for Therapy, who will win the Aquarium Co-op mug and towelly.
Ed's Tanks for Therapy.
Ed's Tanks for Therapy is out. Congratulations,
Vinoski.
Vinoski. You win a Aquarium Co-op towel and coffee mug. And I'm pretty sure that I've got your address. But if I'm mistaken, then email it to me. But I think I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. Cool.
Yes.
All right. Well,
And
I
see,
tried to
it's
stretch that out.
257.
That's because I tried to stretch it out. I know how to be efficient with it, and I also can like just kind of dawdle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But we still got 3 minutes left. I just couldn't
Yeah.
quite make it.
So what do you want to talk about for 3 minutes? You got some plane trivia?
Okay. Airplane trivia.
No. Oh, you could see if anyone was paying attention at Saturday morning cartoons and show the plants again and see how fast people can name them.
Good idea. Good idea. I'm not
I
gonna
know.
put the. I'm not gonna put that little thing up there that like.
And Jason
has
is
the
in here.
hole
He
in
should
it.
have a really easy time naming them because he memorized them in order. Right, Jason? He said, I can't even remember the plan.
Okay. Let's start with plant number 1.
Plant number 1. What is that plant? Quickly.
Tell me now.
Patty, that's not a red lotus. Yes, S got it. Was S there?
I don't think he was.
There was a Kabamba looking one. That's the Kabamba looking one. But it is Liminophilus Laflora. Thank you, Dennis Christensen.
Super sticker. I have to go to the YouTube site to see what the sticker is.
It's the party pear.
Party pear. All right. So that was plant number 1. And yes, it was a Liminophilus Laflora. S gets a point.
And how is it different than Kabamba?
It doesn't have defined
Canopy?
Defined like nodes, you know, like where it goes from one canopy to another. It's like all over.
Mm-hmm.
It does not require the extreme amount of light that Kabamba does in order to thrive and be bushy.
Do you think you could put Liminophilus Laflora in a non-CO2 tank?
Mm-hmm.
So
Easily.
if you like Kabamba, but you're struggling with it, this is a good backup. And it's a stem plant, so it propagates easily, and maybe you'll have some for members eventually when you start the plant farm.
Yeah, I think so. That'll be part of the plant farm.
La Bamba has more soul.
Now, where does Kabamba come from? I know Laflora is a Southeast Asian plant.
Mm-hmm.
Next. Oh, missed a large one. There we go.
Thank you,
Petro
Petro
Man, $20.
Can
It's
you
a super
type?
chat with no text. Just
Yeah.
take some money. Thanks.
Yeah.
South America. Thank you, Myrtle.
Kabamba.
All
Okay,
right,
next
Snoochie
one.
Booch.
Yep. And Myrtle.
Yep. And Jason remembered.
Yeah.
All right, Snoochie Myrtle
Simon Health
Jason.
Fry. Oh, are you giving them points?
I am giving them points. Why not?
S. Correct.
What?
Oh, you know who Joe Burrow is? Correct. Joe
Yeah.
Burrow is now playing for the Bengals, and he is in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs.
Cool. Sports ball. Go team.
Who day?
Make the score. Make the points. Put the ball where it needs to go.
And you said that Pogostem and Hellfry is also a stem plant?
It sure is.
So
And
maybe you can propagate that as well.
No, because I'm not going to inject CO2
No.
in the plant farm. So no.
Never mind. Okay. Next one.
What this? Later, Ed. Get some food. I need some food.
You had food right before.
I need food again.
No. There you go, Eduardo. Eduardo got a point. Red Tiger Lotus. And what is the difference between lotus and lily?
Red.
Didn't you say that there are defined spots on the tiger lotus?
Yeah.
And that the lily is more spade shaped?
Kind of. I mean, the leaves are very, very similar.
Can they both be trained to stay low, but they go to the top?
Let's see. So Myrtle and Barbara Jackson came in at the same time. So
thank you, Darlene's Tanks.
Thank you, Darlene. And thank you for the super chat and the message. And 2 more.
Dropping in on the drive to high school. Fish Kid, it's Sunday there, right?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Why are they driving to school on a Sunday? Do you think the lotus has larger leaves than the lily? Do we have a dwarf aquarium lily anymore?
In the 90, but no, the lotus does not have larger leaves than the lily. They can both vary, and in fact, I've had lily and lotus in this same tank, and the lily leaves got just freaking huge.
Do you have? I mean, you could zoom in on that. Can you see the actual lotus? Oh, thank you, Kelly.
For the Jenna is sick of cooking fun. Thanks, Kelly.
I didn't even complain about cooking. So, I mean, we do have pretty nice tiger lotus.
Yeah, we do.
I think.
This tank is just, it's bouncing back, and I am proud of myself because I'm getting stuff to grow that technically you shouldn't be able to grow in this high KH or medium KH water. So,
okay, next plant because
I'm making this tank my bitch. Okay, next. Well, going over who?
Ozark.
Oh,
my nap.
Oh, you need a little nap.
I do. I've been up early.
What this? Easy peasy. Typing text. Robert.
Coming in 5 minutes late.
Lurking.
Yep. Myrtle and Ed's tank for therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Jackson, not yet.
What? What?
But this is Madagascar lace leaf.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. We got Myrtle said it, and who else? Ed's tanks for
Ed's
therapy.
tanks for therapy.
Okay. Good Lord. Well, gee, I wonder what the last plant is gonna be.
I don't know.
What dis?
That's one plant. One plant you would not want, Patty. The lace leaf looks really cool in person.
It's tough though. You got to have
They-
cooler water for it.
And Myrtle still came in ahead of Barbara Jackson
What?
with the whole name,
Yeah.
Alternanthera renekii.
Yeah. So before anyone else said it, he
Shirley Temple.
wrote it, and then he corrected himself. And it's not AR Mini because it grows tall. It's Scarlet Temple, Barbara Jackson got that, and Myrtle got it. Myrtle, you got 7 points, bro. What? Yeah, I know. Like, not only did he get it first, and then he like corrected it.
Oh, look, KJE just went live.
Oh, okay. Well then, we're gonna call this end of stream.
We
And
have Scarlet Temple in here too, right?
yeah, we do in 2 places.
In 2 places, point to them.
Okay.
This place,
There.
you can see. Yeah.
And there.
Yeah. Yep.
There. And there. There. There.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thank you to all the mods and the chatters and the lurkers and the replay and the super chatters and the super stickerers and all you other cool,
And
wonderful people. I said mods first.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you again, mods. YouTube most extreme challenge of you want. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
See you later.